Hi guys, Kat with After 40 Art, and today we're going to look at these Schmincke Akademie Aquarells. So I found these at like a hardware store almost here, and they were like $20 for each one. And I figured, okay, it's Schmincke, I'm going to try it because it's like the cheaper ones, whatever. By the way, I'm still a little bit sick. I've had these since the beginning of October, but I didn't want to do anything with them. I haven't used them. I opened them. I have all the wrappers here. I put them in the little thingies, but I haven't used them yet because I was so focused on Inktober, and then I've been sick. So I've just been, yeah, I'm still a little bit sick, if you can't tell. But yeah, it is what it is. So these are kind of cute little boxes. I got them because I figured that, you know, it's nice to have some smaller boxes since all of my other boxes are fairly large. They're like the 48 ones. I don't really have any smaller ones, so I figured these would be really nice. I can change out the paints or whatever if I want to, if I don't really like them, but they're also really good for learning. I'm also pretty happy to see that most of the colors are single pigment, which for student grade is great because that just means that they won't as easily turn into mud. I forgot to write down a number here. They also have the pigment numbers and everything, if anybody's curious about that. I'd kind of like to know for my own, just for my own sake. But the labels look like this, and they come all nice wrapped in their little silver thing with this all the way around it like so. And they have like a code over here that says made in Germany 16443, so I'm guessing 16 is their code for Akademie. And then they have it in multiple languages here. Their light fast ratings, which for student grade isn't really all that important, but it's good to know, I guess, if people are wanting to know about that stuff. And the pigment number, and then the like transparency rating. And they just come in these little things. In this box, we have opaque white, light lemon yellow, magenta, cyan, brilliant green, and black. So this is like a CMY mixing set, I guess. And then this one has cadmium yellow hue, cadmium red hue, carmine violet, ultramarine indigo, brilliant green, May green, olive green, yellowish, burnt umber, English red, and Payne's gray. This one also has brilliant green and black. So the only duplicate between the two colors, between the two palettes, is brilliant green. But that's okay because I paint a lot of flowers, so green is green, right? If I'm just playing around. I like how this one looks, and it's really nice. It's really slimline. I can just set it in my bag. This one's also a nice size. It's really small. It came scratched for some, I don't know. I didn't notice any scratches when I picked them up, but I have not used them, but they do have fingerprints on them because they are a little bit sticky. They've been open since I opened them. It's been a little bit, but they are definitely a little bit sticky. These ones not as bad as some of these, but I guess that's okay. And you can see they kind of topped off this one and the red here. The rest of them are really smooth pours, but these two are kind of like topped off. Anyway, so I figured that we were just gonna swatch these, and yeah, it's gonna be kind of nice. I'm also gonna be doing a review on this soon. I got it from like a random drawing thing on Christy Rice's Instagram Live a while back, and I've been using it. So I kind of just want to be like what I think about it, because so far it's been pretty nice. I do have a couple of things with it, but it's not that bad. I'm gonna start with this opaque white, and I should have painted something over this. Hold on, maybe I won't start with the white. Let me see if I can't find something to draw. Aha! Sharpie. Just want to have like some kind of line or something so we can kind of have an idea. of how opaque it actually is. I probably should have done this on all of them. But that's okay. I guess the white is the most important, because I might go back. I might put the line in there. You know what? Let's do that. Let's put lines. I'm just gonna rinse off my brush really fast. Move this out of the way. I'm gonna try and just put some Sharpie line down the middle. Hoping Sharpie's waterproof. It's been a while since I've used watercolor. I've been using Inktense for like a month. I'm kind of tired of them. But that is, it was Inktober, so I'm pretty happy with it for the most part. I finished it. I know the last one was in a rush. But in my defense, I was sick and I was busy and there was all kinds of problems, so things happen, I guess. Life is life and it is what it is. That's a brand new Sharpie. I got it to write numbers onto paint pans because I had some paint pans that weren't labeled. So I didn't really know what colors they were. And this one's really nice because it has like a really fine tip. So it worked really well for what I wanted it for. And now it's working for this. Okay. So this is the top row is going to be the CMY palette. So I'm just going to grab some white again. And we're going to go just like this. Dip a little bit. And then rinse off. And their white is PW6. That's a pretty common white color, so I'm actually not that surprised about any of the pigment choices, so that's okay. The next color we have is Light Lemon Yellow. They're number 222. It's PY3. These are re-wetting okay. Yep. Kind of want to make it like go a little lighter as I go down. So that's okay. If it's possible to make it that way. There we go. It's not too bad. I'm not doing salt and all that because, well, I got some red, and these are re-wetting really nice. Like all I have to do is touch the thing. Look at that. I don't want it to be so thick that it can't look at that. I like how they flow. That's pretty nice. How it moves. That was magenta, PV42. Now I have clean water. They're calling this one cyan, but it's PV15-3, and I kind of want to say that's like a phthalo color, right? It's their number 448. Not, yeah, okay. It's really bright, that is for sure. I also want to see how they mix. I'll do some of that over on that side over there. Clean water on the brush, not the water from the rinse off. And then brilliant green. And I didn't wet these beforehand. So far, I haven't really found any paints that I need to do that with. So that's, I know a lot of people are like, oh, you should wet them before. I haven't found any that I need to do that with except for the Mineral Colors by Daniel Smith. Those ones need some time to like warm up or activate. Also the glitter ones in the Kuretagi. But so far I haven't had to do that with any of the other ones. I think they would be too much. Like if I put water on them, it would be way too thick. It would be weird. And this is the black PBK 7, and it's supposed to be opaque. So that's the first set, first 6 colors. Pretty standard, not bad. I like the vibrancy of them. That's pretty nice. Also, that set right there is all single pigment colors, so that's good. Now I'm just watching the second set. We have 224. I'm gonna move the water so I can reach it kind of better without sticking my arm through everything. Okay. Now, trying to stay on camera, people. Stay on camera. So this has got to move that way. There we go. Now this one is Cad Yellow Hue number 224. It's PY151, and they say it's transparent. At least that's what I think the line means, or maybe it's semi-transparent. These are like semi-opaque. I don't really totally know all the codes yet, but it's been a while since I used watercolor, so. Oh, look at that. That's really bright. I like that. That's really nice. It's a really vibrant yellow. I'll have to look at that next to an actual cadmium just to kind of see. The next one is Cad Red Hue, and it's PR255, and they say it's opaque. Interesting. It dripped off of the brush. This is like a really staining color though. Look at that. Like the line is very obvious. I'm trying to see if I can't get it to blend a bit better. Wow. Okay, so what's the next one? Carmine. Carmine is their 333. It's PB19. And it's semi-opaque. That's a pretty color. I like how they flow a little bit too. Some of them, that cadmium one's got me a little bit like, what in the world's going on there? They're pretty though. They're gonna be really nice for like doing stuff outside because they're so small. Which is good because I've been wanting to do more outside stuff if I can. And this color is, the next color is 440 Violet PV16. Ooh, okay. I was a little worried it might be like dioxazine purple, which kind of like overtakes everything, but it's actually a really nice one. I like that. Some of the purple colors that I have are like like very overpowering. So you only need the tiniest little bit. That one was okay. I like that color. It's not too bad. Next one is number 43 Ultramarine, PB29. See how dark this one is? Okay, it's not bad. It's pretty bright. Wiping off my brush a little bit, so yeah. Next one is the first multi-pigment color. It's indigo. In the pan, it almost looks black, so there's that. But it's PB15-1 and PB66, and they say that it's opaque. Oh, but that is pretty. But they also say that the Lifestyle rating on this one is 2 stars. So far most of them have been 4s. We have a couple of 3s up there, but the rest of them are 4, except for this one. This one is 2. I probably should keep moving my colors before they dry. Okay. The next one is just brilliant green again, but I just kind of want to see if it's gonna re-wet as easily as the other one. It does. So they are the same, even though that one is sticky and this one isn't. Which is interesting to me, anyway. It's a pretty green. I kind of think it like dulled down a bit up here, but that's okay. I think it's because the watercolors always dry lighter. And then here we have May Green, which is 552. It's PY151 and PG7. I like that too. That's pretty. It's kind of like a spring green. I guess that's why they call it May Green, huh? It's a very nice color though. I'm trying to think of what I would use it for. Olive green is the next color, 554. It's PO62 and PG36. And they say that it's semi-opaque. So we'll see. Try not to go over that again because I've been screwing that up. I like that. It's a really nice color there. It's almost like a khaki color without being so brown. Nice. Burnt umber is the next color. That's 664. It looks a little bit like almost reddish in the pan. And they used PBR7. It's also supposed to be semi-opaque. I think there's like some sizing issue with my paper. If that makes any sense. Sometimes you get those like little spots where the paint doesn't want to stick. And I think that's because at some point like the sizing is not right or something, or I don't know. It just happens sometimes with some of my papers. But noticing it quite a bit more with my Fabriano though, but that's kind of concerning. Number 666, English Red. That's kind of funny that that's 666. And it's PR101. It's supposed to be opaque, and that looks pretty opaque to me. What do you guys think? I do like that color though, it's nice. Come on. Clean brush. There we go. This is a pretty color. That one actually reminds me more of bricks, like orange for bricks. Payne's Gray. I'm very interested about this one because it's 3 colors. It's PR101, PBK7, and PB29. And PR101 is this English red color. So I'm like, Let's see. Okay. I thought usually when they listed the pigments, it was like in the order of how much there was in them, so I was very curious as to how that could be PR101. But I guess, like, I don't know. I can definitely see that it's semi-opaque though. The same like this one, I can definitely see that it's opaque. So I'm rinsing off my paintbrush and moving it out of the way. Okay. So the white, that one's very obviously opaque. And as we move on, the black one's not so obvious on the black line, but I can see where they're seeing that. Indigo. They're just really vibrant colors. I like these a lot. These are gonna be really fun to use. There's that brilliant green again. And then May green, and then I really like those. I might have to redo that burnt umber one because that one went a little weird. But yeah, these are not bad for what I paid for them. It's not bad at all, and it'll be really nice because at some point these are ones I would be okay with like sharing with my kid, because you know, they're not the more expensive ones, which is fine. I really like these. These are not too bad. Now we're gonna try some mixing. I want to try some mixing. I'm gonna try with this one. Those are dry. Okay. So I'm gonna take some water. Oh, hello kitten. Hi, TP. Are you gonna move? TP. Yeah, hi, nose bumps. Okay, yeah, come here. You need to move off of the paper. Come on, you. She's looking for tape. She has an obsession with tape. And if I'm painting, she thinks I'm using tape, so she needs to come investigate and try to take tape. Yeah, that's not for kittens. Come on, you. Move your butt. Move yourself. GB. Move. Okay, I'm just gonna try this with the cat. So we're gonna take some of the yellow. Kitten. I'm gonna put some of the yellow over here. TB, stop it. I'm gonna take some more yellow. Don't do it. Don't do it. She's funny. Okay, so I have the yellows. I'm also gonna put some of it here, like in a line, because I want to like what are you doing? Chibi, you're not being very helpful right now. Okay, so I have that lemon yellow, and I'm gonna take this the cad yellow, and I'm gonna put that next to it. But not over it, just right next to it. Kitten, for real? Don't really want to pick her up and move her because last time I did that she bit me. And she's not really doing anything wrong, she's just kind of in the way. Eventually she'll get bored and she'll go away. Okay, then I want to do this because I mostly want to see what the difference is if I layer colors over them, like what the difference will be between those two. Also gonna take some of the cadmium yellow. Kitten, stop walking on my keyboard. I'm gonna toss some of that out here. I'll skip one over so I don't mix them too much. Are you quite finished? Chibi. Hey, no, 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 no. Hey, move. Look. Go that way. I pretended to throw a toy. Okay. So now I'm gonna take some of this magenta, just a little bit, and I'm gonna put that up there because, yep. That one is really sticky, by the way. And I think it's because I left water on them. Oh, that's still red. Don't be red. I don't want you to be red. No red. No red. I don't want to contaminate them. Okay, clean water. Just gonna pull some of the blue. Like I said, these ones are pretty sticky. I'm also kind of curious to see if the tin stains. It probably will. Okay. So now I'm gonna take some of this magenta. I'm gonna mix it with this yellow. I'll probably have to mix it with both of these yellows just to get an idea. Here. So this is the... Oops. I like having this really big paper. I will say that. This is the magenta with the lemon yellow. It's not bad. And then clean water. Grab some more yellow. I've gotten so used to like using the larger Inktense blocks that these little pans are like, ah. Okay, so I'm gonna mix the cyan with the lemon yellow. Wow. Wait, that's pretty. That is gorgeous. I like that green. That is really nice. I might have to... Then I'm going to take some of the magenta and mix that with the cyan and see what we get from that. Oh, that is looking gorgeous. And this is the magenta with the cyan. Definitely a gorgeous color. Look at that. Wow. Okay, very, very, very happy with that. I'm going to try adding some more yellow to that magenta just because I'm curious if I can get like a better... Nah, that one's just gonna be that kind of orangey color that it is, but that's okay, I guess. Okay, so that's those ones. Now I'm gonna take this, a little bit of the magenta, gonna mix a little bit of it. Oh wait, you know what I should do? Take some magenta over here. I'm gonna put the magenta here and probably the carmine next to it because that seems to be the closest one in the other one, if that makes sense. Cat hair. Cat hair. You can really tell where she's been everywhere. Okay, so I'm gonna grab some carmine. That's a really pretty color too. I'm gonna do the same thing with the blues. So I'm gonna take the blue over here, and I think it's ultramarine on this one. So I'm gonna take the cyan, just a bit, if there's enough space. Might have to make enough space. Trying to make it more even, if that makes sense. There we go. There. Alright. And then I'm going to take some ultramarine. I think it's the 5th color. So that would be this one. We're just going to right up to the edge there, because otherwise I will run out of space. And we're gonna let that dry. And we're gonna go over. So that's that color. I'm gonna try the cad yellow with the cyan over there. So that's the cad yellow with cyan. And I'm going to take some of the magenta with the cad yellow. And that's giving us a slightly different color too, which is nice. That's not too bad. I like that orange. That combination is nice. So let's see, we've got some more lemon. Just gonna put that over here because otherwise I don't have enough space on the other one for this kind of mixing. So we're gonna try the lemon with the carmine. Which is very interesting. Now that color I like. That's nice. That's a really pretty color. I'm also gonna try the ultramarine with the lemon. And that's a very different green too. Like, look at that. I like that too. That's really pretty. And none of them are the same as the brilliant green, so that's nice. That's really nice. Okay, so these are dry now? Yes. Alright, so now I'm gonna take the colors and I'm just gonna overlap them. Alright, so we have some lemon yellow. That totally reactivated really a lot, that blue. I'm just trying to swipe over them just once because I don't want to make it too much. I don't want to like reactivate them too easily. This is that cad. And there we go with the blue being reactivated again. Alright, now magenta. Ooh, that was a lot. That's kind of pretty. I really like how the magenta goes with that ultramarine. I should try that too. I have some magenta here. Let's just grab some ultramarine and try that because that looks pretty cool. It also gives that a chance to dry a little bit so I don't screw it up. Oh, okay. That's pretty. Obviously it's darker up there, but I like that. That's pretty nice. Now we need to try the carmine. And see, now they've had some water on them. They're really, I'm glad I didn't pre-wet these because they are very quick to re-wet and absorb everything. That's pretty nice too. Let's see, what's the next color would be? That would be blue, so that would be this blue over here, this cyan color. Not bad. And then this blue, ultramarine. I like how it, like, the color blends on, like, over. It doesn't really blend, but you can, like, really get an idea for what the color will be. So those are those colors. What else can I try over that? Just out of curiosity. Let's stick to the single pigment colors. So let's try that brilliant green. Just to get an idea. Also try, let's try that cadmium red. I'm very kind of curious about that too because it's very orangey. Like, oh look at that. It just engulfs all of those colors. Okay. Interesting. That's one of those that have to really, like, mix the tiniest little bit and then over. Okay, what else can I try? Let's try that violet. That's like one of the first times I've seen a purple that wasn't, like, overpowering crazy. I'm gonna put some over here. Get some more water. Okay, not too bad. Interesting. So I'm gonna grab some more of that violet because now I want to see something. I'm gonna mix it with some lemon yellow, just a little tiny bit. And see what kind of brown we can get. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. I like that. That's kind of nice. And if you took, like, the tiniest bit more, you can make it slightly darker. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool. These are nice little palettes. These really are some nice little palettes. I'm pretty happy with these. For what they cost, these are not bad paint. I can tell that there's a lot of filler because when the water sits on the pan, they kind of, like, I don't know, it's hard to see. It kind of swells up a bit on, like, where the water is sitting, and then when you put the brush on it, it's like you pick up like a glop of paint almost. It's a little bit weird, and I haven't had that experience with any of the other ones, like the Rosa Gallery or the White Knights or the Daniel Smith. I haven't, or the Schmincke Professional. I haven't had that experience with those. So that's different, but I guess for, like, just playing around in my sketchbook or taking them outside, these are really nice, and I think these palettes are going to work out really good because the paints come out really easily. So, like, this one, for instance, this whole tray comes out and becomes, like, more mixing space, and it's really easy to move that around. And I figured it out. I could fit, I think it was 3 rows of colors in here without this, if I put magnets on the bottom. So that's also pretty nice. And then this one also comes out, in case anybody was curious, for more mixing space. So that's pretty nice too. It makes it really nice for like traveling around and stuff. But yeah, if you guys see these anywhere for really cheap, I guess they're worth it. They're not that expensive. They're definitely student grade. But that's just fine for practicing and messing around with stuff. I'm pretty happy with these colors. I like the granulation on some of them. They're really, really pretty and vibrant, so that's good. Anyway, I am gonna end this here because, like I said, I'm still a bit sick, and I'm probably not gonna edit too much of this. I might put some music over so you guys don't have to listen to me trying to breathe, and or at least over some of it, not all of it. Maybe lower in the background. Anyway, I guess I will catch you guys in the next video, and hopefully I'll get better by then. And yeah, let me know how you guys have had it, and I hope to hear from you guys, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.